Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at Mirzapur. It's a city and also a district in Uttar Pradesh, India.
Right on the Ganges River, isn't it?
Exactly. And pretty close to both Prayagraj and Varanasi, something like 87 kilometers from one, 67 from the other.
Yeah, nestled right in there. And it's known for this, well, this blend of life.
Like urban, rural, city influences all kind of mixing together.
Precisely. And it has this incredibly deep history, stretching back, well, further than you might think.
Okay, so that's our mission today, really, to kind of unpack what makes Mirzapur significant using the information we've got.
And that history is definitely the place to start. I mean, the sense of time there is just
How
immense.
far back are we talking?
We're talking evidence of human activity from over 17,000 years ago.
Wow, 17,000.
Yeah, the lower Paleolithic era. It's quite profound.
So not just recent history.
Not at all. And it was part of major ancient empires later on, like the Mauryan and Gupta dynasties. It's clearly been important for a long, long time.
And then the British East India Company steps in.
Right. Around 1735, they established it as a proper trading post. It became quite a significant hub, particularly for cotton and silk.
Makes sense. Even the name Mirzapur, Persian, isn't it?
It is, meaning child of the ruler or prince, hints at that historical weight, you know.
Definitely. Okay, so that's the historical backdrop. Ancient roots, trading power. How does that translate to today's economy? Is it still a big trading center?
Well, its role has shifted. Agriculture is now, a huge part of the economy. A large portion of the population relies on farming.
But those old industries haven't totally disappeared.
Not at all. In fact, traditional carpet weaving and brassware production are still really important. They're kind of signature industries for Mirzapur.
Interesting.
And you also have other smaller things like sandstone dressing, cotton milling. It's a mix.
So are there efforts to maybe boost these traditional crafts?
Yeah, the government seems keen on promoting tourism and supporting local craftsmanship, trying to find that balance between preserving heritage and, well, economic growth for the future.
That blend again, it seems to be a theme. You mentioned a Ganga Jamuni culture earlier. What exactly does that feel like?
It's really that intermingling we talked about, rural traditions meeting urban life. It creates a very distinct local flavor, you could say.
And how does that show up, like in daily life or celebrations?
You definitely see it in the arts. Folk music and dance are big forms like Kajari, Biraha, Lachari, Lavani, Bilwaria. They're quite popular.
Kajari, is that the one linked to a princess?
That's the one. The Kajari Festival remembers Princess Kajali. It's quite significant locally.
And other festivals. I imagine Diwali is big everywhere, but anything else specific?
Oh, yes. Jivaputrika is important, Ganesh Dashera too. And Deep Mahotsav, which is Diwali, is of course a major celebration, showcasing those rich local traditions.
Okay, so if someone's visiting, wanting to experience this mix, the history, the culture, the landscape, what are the key spots?
Well, you've got a great mix, actually. For religious significance, Vintsachels is huge. The Vindhyavasini Devi Temple there is a major pilgrimage site.
Especially during Navratris, I gather.
Exactly. Big crowds then. And there are other key temples nearby, like Ashtapuji Devi and Kaliko.
And for nature lovers,
Plenty to see. You have Tanda Falls, Wyndham Falls, Lakanya Dari, these beautiful waterfalls. And Circe Dam is a popular spot, too. Great for picnics, lovely views.
nice. What about pure history? Any standout sites?
Chunar Fort is probably the big one. Its history goes way back, even to the Mauryan Empire. Plus, you get these incredible views over the Ganges Valley.
That sounds amazing. And there was something about Indian Standard Time.
Ah, yes. It's a fascinating little detail. Mirzapur is almost exactly on the longitude line, 82 degrees 30 minutes east.
Yeah.
That's used as the reference for calculating Indian Standard Time.
Seriously. So the clock tower there is basically right on the IST line.
Pretty much. It's a unique geographical connection.
So wrapping this up, Mirzapur sounds like this incredible convergence point. Ancient past, trading history, vibrant culture, natural beauty, religious importance, and even this connection to time itself.
It really is a rich tapestry. You see its potential for tourism growing, but it's still holding on to those traditional industries.
It leaves you with a thought, doesn't it?
Mm.
Considering that history as a major trading hub, and then this almost precise location on the IST longitude, you have to wonder how much that specific geography might have subtly shaped its culture, its economy, its whole identity over centuries.
That's a great question to ponder. How place and time, quite literally in this case, interact to form a city's character. Something for you, the listener, to think about.